What?
Phil.
Any longer?
hopefully it's in focus.
Should we get enough?
Okay. You're up.
All right, guys. So Saturday we had Midnight Madness round 2 at KD Motorsports Park. Definitely did not go as planned for, I don't think, anybody there. For us, we spent at least we were probably like 42 hours working on the car. Waking up Saturday morning. My buddy Greg and Dad made a trip to Dayton, Ohio.
Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Friday morning.
Friday morning, yeah.
You're right.
Dad and Greg made a trip to Dayton, Ohio to pick up the converter that was done last minute, how normally things are for us. Then they drove another 5 hours on top of that to pick Dad up a new truck in Columbiana, Ohio. That didn't help anything either. So then we end up at the garage about 8 o'clock Friday night, finally starting to work on the car, get the converter and everything in. Come to find out, our flex plate bolts didn't line up, so that added even more time. So finally, Saturday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, me and Greg finally.
It was 4.
Yeah,
I
4.
got a clock on there. It was 4 o'clock.
Okay,
we were loading it up.
So 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, KD Saturday night, we're loading the car to go to test it finally. Try out the new converter and a few other things we changed up. Get all the way there, make a few passes, and the car's doing crazy stuff. AFR's all over the place, having major issues with that. Decide to make one pass, and somehow a torque arm bolt breaks. Come to find out, we didn't tighten any of the torque arm bolts at all. So we come back to fix that, ended up having a new downpipe made. Come to find out, that's where our AFR issues came from, was a lot of rotten holes in our downpipe, which is never good at all. So we fixed that, ended up going to Blue Cats to get on the dyno, tried to let Kenny Sampson go through some stuff in the tune where we'd switched up the intake, throttle body, all that kind of stuff. Finally make it out to KD. Alright, so Saturday night we finally make it to KD after we've been up for well past 24 hours at that point, trying to figure out issues, get everything back together. We got the new downpipe on the car, everything like that. We draw a real nice little S10 nitrous truck that I believe had a big block in it. We had never seen the truck before. So Greg put his tune up in the car and we went up to make our first hit. Unfortunately, I was sleeping on the light, and right about 3:30 we were pulling on the truck pretty hard, made it to about 500 foot, and the car just had a major backfire and pretty much lost power to the car. So going back and looking after the data log, it looks like we had dropped voltage, not exactly sure what went on there. But we did get a new PowerMaster alternator in, as well as one of the Motion Raceworks overdrive pulleys. So we're gonna try that and maybe see maybe if we're spinning the alternator too hard, causing it to drop voltage. Right now we're just running a stock F-body alternator, which I believe is around 100 amps. This new PowerMaster is supposed to put out 165 amps, so hopefully that'll help us out quite a bit. This Saturday we're heading out to Owingsville at I-64 Motorplex for Ryan Mitchell's Real Street Revolution, doing the back of the track race there. We'll be in small tire. And there's a few rule changes to Modern Muscles, so there's a good chance that I find a set of radials this week and enter that class as well. So we'll see.